Welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode 346. Yeah, I knew I was going to get back to this today, and, well, I did. I thought we'd get time to do a little bit more. I was hoping to do 2 more episodes. Get back until it's 11 o'clock. Yeah, probably should stop here. I'd probably go through a lot more of this tomorrow. Yes. So, as of right now, by the way, we're discussing episodes 35 and 36 of Dekaranger. Oh, and with these 2 episodes, there are exactly 14 left to go for the whole entire series. 35 is a murder mystery, kind of, where we have this mysterious alien getting killed, what looks like to be an old gun, a revolver, looks like. And the investigator is like something very sad. That whole sad sound, that actually plays a key of who actually is the murderer. So then, of course, basically, well, Dog Kruger contacts. It turns out the guy killed was actually suspected of killing. Like, there's a series of like killings and robberies about 13 years prior to this series. So, since this came out in 2004, my guess is his stuff probably happened in 1991. Which, if I think correctly, I think that's probably when Jetman basically was around. I think it was Jetman. Either it was Jetman or Five-Man. Let's take a look and see about that. So I'm thinking it was probably Jetman. So my guess is that this crime spree must have happened. They say 13 years prior to the events of the series. So my guess is off screen during the events of Jetman. That's presumed anyways. They don't say it takes place during Jetman, but they say 13 years prior, so it must be Jetman. Either it's given the fact, let's see, this was released in, basically October of, 2004, so since 13 years prior to this episode is 1991, so Jetman. So, yeah, so this particular detective is brought to Earth, and, well, he sees Jasmine, and Jasmine, it kind of becomes a focus episode for her, very, very strangely, where, according to him, she looks almost like the same eyes as his daughter. Of course, he is by that because he's an alien. My guess is because maybe, and they show his daughter later on, and apparently she had a human appearance. And apparently apparently Jasmine here, for some reason, goes by her real name in the episode, which is kind of interesting. Yes, she is not referred to herself as Jasmine to the detective as her real name, Marco Roman, which is interesting. I did not really expect that. So apparently the guy voicing Chow was voiced by Shizu Kato, who was these following characters. If you believe it, a lot of them are like big name villains: Star King Basil from Changeman, Earth Emperor Zaba from Maskman, Galactic Supes Valgur, yeah, the freaking sentient spaceship, and Die Satan. And apparently he was also the original Japanese voice of Megatron Galvatron from the G1 Transformers. He passed away, sadly, 10 years ago of bladder cancer. He also appeared, aside from the ones I made, he was also he was Black Mask Monster in Bad People J. He was QQ Katen from Car Ranger, Hamador from Mega Ranger vs. Car Ranger. Oh, he played Captain Gregory from King Knight vs. Mega Ranger. Excuse me. Basically the final villain of Gal Ranger, the evil Will from Hurricane Ranger, and this character here. So I pretty much already covered, I'm looking basically his roles with this. I'm pretty much covered this whole career in Sentai. Yeah, pretty much everything he did for Sentai, I pretty much covered. Oh, and this is interesting. apparently, get this, he also played General Jerk from Black RX. I'm like, that's interesting. Yes. He played something called the Will Spires, the Smart Brain, which I think was like the main villain of Kamen Rider 555. And apparently he was also Metal Heroes as well. He's been in a series I have not seen yet, which was Sabron, Jacobi Fighter, and B Fighter Kabuto. Yeah, basically 3 series I have not seen yet, but I find this interesting though, the fact he plays an alien detective. So these guys' names are Tokian Ranjin Naman, Tokian Goran Adashi, and Tokian Yam Nakun. Yeah, these 3 are like basically suspected of the murders, but apparently they were cleared. It's never clear how the heck these guys were cleared. Somehow, when I saw these aliens, I'm like, wait, did Toei rip off Grado from Star Wars with this appearance? Yeah, because it looks like frickin' Grado. Yeah, so they do some investigating, and it turns out the person killing this guy was in fact a detective. Somehow, he never goes Deca base for some reason. He briefly talks to, well, basically Doggy, once over the course of communication, and of course once later on the episode. I'm like, he's no friend of his, and he calls him Rookie. And apparently he's a bit nervous with him. Why? This is basically never really explained. So yeah, it turns out the leader of these 3 guys was in fact wanting to kill his daughter. He's like, yeah, I'm the one who killed your daughter. And he says this right after one of his henchmen got killed by him. And look up, Jasmine gets him to stop. And then, of course, SPD goes after him. And he gets shot at multiple times by Jasmine. He's like, wait, we haven't got authorization to delete him. She just shot around him. Just spook him. I mean, if she was going to delete him, she basically would have done it anyways. But the thing is, to kill one of these criminals, they need authorization from the Galactic Supreme Court for this. And eventually they do, when he's dragged into space and he's pronounced guilty also for attempted murder because he did attempt to kill a police officer, so there's that. As the detective himself, he's actually arrested. And he kind of serve time, and may see him again, might talk to him. If I were him, if he's basically spent time as an evil same detective, I would basically write novels while he's basically in prison, just basically as best he can for all of these cases he's probably involved with. But really good episode. In the case 36, this is a quite strange one. Swan is given an award for like a version like a Nobel Peace Prize for being a really good scientist. So she's called to go to the headquarters to. Well, oh, by the way, also in the previous episode, the bullet who killed the guy at the start of the episode came from the same gun that basically, well, that killed people. Now, I should point out, though, when it comes to that particular type of thing, that is nothing unusual. That's also happened in American TV, where somebody who used the same gun from the same robbery, but used by 2 different people to commit crimes, and this is perfectly natural. Now, you might be thinking, did a writer from Toei get inspiration from CSI with this? The episode feels very much like CSI mixed in with Dekaranger. That's what episode 35 felt like. But in the case 36, it's like, okay, so called to play and get this award, and she runs into Barter. It had been a few episodes. It's been like just not even just 2 episodes prior to this, he was last seen, and this was sadly his last appearance in the series, because he does not appear for the rest of the series, which I find that quite strange. So the plot of the episode is that we have this mysterious robot. And by the way, no regular monsters episode, just basically a robot. And the guy himself is arrested by the end of the episode. The villain himself is like an old classmate of someone who's a rival of Swan's, which of course they basically adapt this very plot, but made some changes when they adapted this character as Professor Mooney in Power Rangers SPD. except he was a classmate who was having Cat Shadow. This one, he's basically just jealous of the fact that he's of his own. He's basically thinks of as a rival compared to, like, let's say someone who's in his shadow. But really good episode. This episode also features the first appearance of, well, technically in a way the first Orange Ranger. This is Cat. This is not Cat. This is Swan. Her Swan Ranger form. Well, Deca Swan. First appearance of the thing. Probably I think she assumes like 2 or 3 times after this. I know she used it in like the 199. Basically the 30th anniversary. That's one time I know she used it after this. But 2 really good episodes, and we have only, like I mentioned, 14 left. So, excuse me. That's pretty much a particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not hit the like button. And look at the time. I don't think I have time to do a comic corner. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Yeah, sadly tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought of time, but nope. But hey. Reborn's Vending Machine, done. Got Chilling on the World. And they got 2 episodes done. I'd say not bad of a day. But tomorrow, expect to see a lot more of it tomorrow. Even yes, we also got Konosuba as well. Okay? So, until you saw tomorrow for more Sentai, Konosuba, and as of right now, 1 Comic Corner. Okay? Thanks you. Bye.